What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a build breakdown of my IS300. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2004 IS300. I got it like 2 years ago and it's been through a lot of different phases. You can see now it's purple. It was, the original color is the graphite gray pearl, and then I wrapped it blue, and now it's purple. So 3 different colors. So this is a wrap. So basically we're going to go through the whole car. We're going to start with the exterior, then go to underneath the car, suspension, engine, and then interior, and that'll be pretty much the build breakdown of the car. So this color is a midnight purple. It's from, what is that, Paradox the Wrapper. The wrap is okay. I did it myself with me and my friends. Took us a couple weeks. I did just wash it just for this, so it's a little quick wash, nothing crazy, but the color in the sun, it just pops like crazy. You can see the purple, the black. It's a little bit darker and brighter in person, but it's pretty dark on camera. And then you can see the shades changing from a dark purple to a light purple. So I'll do one full walk around of the car. All right, for the exterior, it's nothing too crazy. I do have a TRD Neo V1 bumper. Got it from the homie Daniel, and I've been rocking with it ever since he got it to me. We did the two-tone color. This side, I do have the side skirt. I have the side skirt. I just got to paint it, which I got paint right here, and the side skirt's right there. So I need to primer it so that way I can wrap it, because the wrap won't stick to the polyurethane material. And this hood is actually just a stock hood. You can see there's hood vents. So I bought these hood vents from Amazon. They're like a $40 hood vent kit. Mainly use a double-sided tape, but I decided to buy rivet guns because I saw some guy on YouTube do it, and it looks a little bit cleaner. Looks a little bit like, more aggressive aero looking, and it gives the car a little more aggressive look. I do need to polish that headlight. Now for the wheels, I am running a squared setup. So this is 17 by 9 plus 22 or 25. I forgot the offset. 22 or 25, one of those. And you can see the fitment right here. The rear is pretty good. I might go a little bit lower, I don't know. The fronts poke out just a little bit, just because I don't have a lot of camber in the front. The rear is -2 camber and the front's -2.5. The reason I run -2 is because when I'm drifting, I'm still burning the outside of the tires, so I need to add a little more camber. I haven't tested it out yet, so hopefully it does work. Tail lights, I am running the eBay LED tail lights, nothing special. Stock center tail lights. Lighting's kind of bad. And then for the muffler, I am running an eBay special. It's one of those 4.4-inch titanium exhausts that I had Nico weld on for me, so thank you, Nico. But without the lip, it sits kind of low, so I need to get it tucked back up. Hopefully we can get someone to do that. We also got chrome handles. You can see these are some eBay chrome handles, just because it was really hard to wrap the handle and I didn't want to take it apart and do it in multiple pieces. So we just put chrome handlebars, and I think with the purple it fits really nicely. All right, so now we're going on to the rear suspension. For the uppers, I am running the excessive manufacturing upper control arm. This is the extended version to correct camber, because I don't want too much camber. Ideally, I'm going to close to 0 or until I have full contact patch on the ground while drifting. And then BC Racing custom spring rates. So I do have custom spring rates in the front and rear. The fronts, I believe, are 18 and the rears are 16K springs. They are the extreme lows, so they do go pretty low. I can go a lot more, but I don't like to be too low, especially when I drift now. And then I am running the excessive manufacturing tow arm with the Fix Engineering lockout plate. So you can see right here, Fix makes these plates so that way your toe doesn't move in and out. This helps prevent the bolt from sliding back and forth, especially when you run the eccentric bolt that comes stock with the arm. So this helps keep everything in place and doesn't move while you're drifting. And this allows for more adjustability and doesn't ruin your subframe, because it's known to break the tabs and the arms start shifting and moving. For the most part, everything is pretty stock. The lower control arm is stock. I am running excessive manufacturing solid diff bushings front as well as underneath. Let's see if I can get a good photo of the solid diff bushings in there. And I'm also running an FRS diff 4.1. So you can see the code stamp there. Let's see if I can get a good photo. Right there. Yep, that is the 4.1 FRS diff. As well as excessive manufacturing subframe poly bushings or solid bushings. I forgot what they're called. For the brakes, I am running just stock brakes. I don't think I ever even change out these pads. Let's see the condition on them. Still pretty good. I am running slotted and drilled rotors, which I might change out to just regular rotors because these are, I'm not a fan of these. I brought them really cheaply, but they do the job and they lock up. But I want to change the rear brake pads and get a hydro and probably just change to a blank pad or a blank rotor. All right, now on to the front suspension. It's another super simple setup, nothing crazy. So we are running stock uppers. So this is just a Moog replacement upper control arm. Yep, this is a BC Racing Extreme Low. This is 18K front springs. We have easy knuckle caster arms right here. And everything else is just stock. So I have a stock lower control arm. I'm also running FIG spherical bushings inside there. So you can see the metal right there. It helps it move the arm left and right because caster arm pushes the hub back and forth. And so with the stock lower control arms, they come with a bushing instead of bearings. And so it creates a lot of tension. So this helps alleviate that tension so you can have up and down movement without binding. And the very last thing is also the excessive manufacturing angle kit. You can see right here is where the tie rod picks up. It's a little bit shorter. It is their standard angle kit. So you can see the plate that sits on top of the lower ball joint. And yeah, that's the angle kit. It gives me a good enough angle. I don't need too much at the moment and it works great for me. So far, the setup is super simple. So let's go into the engine bay. Yep, as you guys might guess, engine bay is also pretty stock. The only things that we've done to it is coil radiator, HPS intake, as well as a K&N air filter. Inside here, 100% stock, just, you know, timing belt, water pump, all the maintenance is done and up to date to keep the car running as long as possible, to be as reliable as possible, and to keep drifting as much as I can. That's why I keep everything super simple. I don't need all this extra stuff to go drifting. I just wanted to have fun, learn how to drift, and keep driving all day. All right, now it's time for the interior. So I think the first thing that everybody sees is the roll cage. This is indeed a custom roll cage. It was built by Dynamic Auto Works in Fremont, California. It's welded into a Sonoma spec cage, so that means it is welded. So it's a half cage, 4 points to the strut towers over here, and then door bars going into the floor. So this is what Sonoma requires to drift at their track, because that's where I drift mostly. And the seats, I am running Corbeau seats. These are the FX Pro, I believe. I got them used on Facebook Marketplace for a good deal. So yeah, they look like brand new. I don't think I drifted in them yet, so excited to try these out and see how they hold me. And then of course, Bridgemoto racing harness, 4-point harness, which I might switch to a 5-point soon, just because Sonoma is getting a little more strict, especially they might change the rules of their cage. So that means I have to add more support, like right here, vertical support, from what I was told. But yeah, this 4-point harness works really good, and you know, it is certified, FIA certified. If I can find it somewhere on one of these things, it is certified. So if you're looking for a FIA 4-point harness that's certified, Bridgemoto. And of course, everything else is just super simple. So this is a Momo steering wheel that I got in Japan, and I've been running it ever since. Just some random eBay shift knob that I found on eBay, and I like it because I don't like weighted shift knobs. I like to feel the car going into gear, so it's kind of lightweight shift knob. And then, you know, it's got a Toge factory handbrake button, and I got this TRD handle from eBay, and it works good and locks up. So pull up, lock. That's it for the interior. Oh yeah, I also got a fire extinguisher. So that's an eBay fire extinguisher mount with the O'Reilly's fire extinguisher. Good thing I never had to use it, so it's been sitting there. It looks cool and it's functional. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for the car. It's a really simple setup to go out and drift. I try to keep all the parts easy to replace. So if I want to go to rallies and get a part, go to AutoZone, find a part at the track, I can do it pretty easily. The only things that I didn't mention is things you can't see. So like the transmission, it has been upgraded only because the W55 blew up, and now I'm running a W58, the older version. So it's a W58. And yeah, stock flywheel, stock clutch, or a Supra flywheel, a stock clutch, and it's been holding up for a year of drifting now. All right, so tell me what you guys think about this super simple drift car build. It's been through many different stages. This stage I haven't tested it yet, so hopefully in a few weeks, maybe in a month or so, I can go out and drift and see how this new setup feels. It's not completely different from what I ran before. It's just the front suspension is a little bit different in terms of the way the arms are set up, so I have less camber, spherical lower control arm bushings, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see how that rides. So if you guys like this drift build, if you like this car, if you like the channel, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.